I will turn it over to you. So thanks for joining today. It's great to have you back.
I am absolutely excited about being here this morning. So, hello, everyone. Glad that you can join us today. My name is Rochelle Hemingway, and I am super excited to share my journey as well as some great tips to empower yourself as an entrepreneur. I empower women military leaders who have served over 20 years with strategies to transition smoothly into civilian life. I help my clients create a transformational plan and take the necessary actions to step up into their next chapter with confidence without sacrificing their health, relationships, opportunities, or happiness. So, as last time when I presented on October 1st, 2021, I retired after serving 30 years in the United States Air Force. I joined at the age of 18 and retired at the age of 49. And a few months after I retired, I wrote and self published my first book titled Slay to Success. The book is about my career experiences and how the word slay empowered me to retire at the highest enlisted rank in the highest enlisted position at Ellsworth Air Force Base in South Dakota. So, writing the book was a catalyst for me to become a leadership and transformational consultant. I'm currently the CEO and founder of Slay to Success. Working for ourselves can be invigorating, but the reality is that we are our own boss and need to put in the work. Being an entrepreneur, as many of you know, is not easy, and it is not for the faint of heart. If I wanted to break into this industry at the age of 50, after serving in a high conforming role for 3 decades, I needed to adopt a world class entrepreneur traits. So in 2 years, I've spoken on 45 different platforms. I organized 2 women empowerment luncheons. I created multiple workshops and programs and secured an independent contract with a small business consulting company as a facilitator teaching leadership skills to Air Force first time and intermediate level supervisors. I'm not sharing this to brag because I haven't reached my business goals yet, but I'm enjoying my journey and understand entrepreneurship is a process. And just like my military career, building a business will take time, effort, and energy. So, what sets apart world class entrepreneurs from the rest? Is it talent? Is it hard work? Or is it luck? Becoming a world class entrepreneur is about winning smartly and effectively, which requires a set of attitudes and behaviors that enable us to achieve our goals and overcome challenges. As world class entrepreneurs, chasing after our respective trophies, we should focus on specific and unique traits to run our business at our absolute peak. These traits allow us to stay focused on our goals, bounce back from setbacks, and adapt to changing circumstances. So, to be a world class entrepreneur, we must treat our bodies and our minds well to perform at a high level. In this presentation today, you will gain insight into 4 ways to achieve new levels of productivity to scale your business smarter and faster. Now, all of us want to feel empowered to show up for our businesses and our customers. The name of my business directly speaks to this. According to the Urban Dictionary, the word slay means to kill it, to dominate it, and to nail it, to impress greatly, and to be on point, to dream and work hard until you own it. It's also an acronym which describes life and leadership philosophies we can use to achieve our goals, dreams, and aspirations in our business. The letter S stands for staying ready to be ready. The letter L stands for lead out loud. The letter A stands for a sense of community, a sense of family. And the Y stands for you are built to last. So, to become a world class entrepreneur, we must first stay ready to be ready. In order for us to stay ready to be ready, we must focus on our overall wellness. If we want to produce world class performance in our businesses, we need to operate with a world class engine, which is our bodies and our minds. World class entrepreneurs understand that everything is connected and that one area of your life affects another area. As world class entrepreneurs, let's take a look at the 8 dimensions of wellness and how we can leverage each of these areas as the CEOs of our business. If you have a pen or piece of paper handy, or if you want to use your phone, on a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being the I'm doing great with this area, I want you to rate yourself after I read the description of each of these 8 wellness areas. Number 1, physical wellness. Physical wellness includes exercise, sleep habits, nutrition, and listening to our bodies when it's trying to tell us something. Emotional wellness is the ability to successfully handle life stresses and adapt to change in difficult situations, to accept our emotions and work through these emotions in a positive and healthy way. Next, we have spiritual wellness, and that is being connected to something bigger or greater than ourselves and the search for purpose in our life. It also includes having a good handle of our own set of values, principles, morals, and beliefs to guide our actions and discussions. Spiritual wellness gives us resiliency to survive with grace and inner peace in the face of adversity. Next, we have social wellness, which is having positive relationships and support systems and stepping out of our comfort zone and meeting new people, which we know we need to do as business owners. Next, we have intellectual wellness, which is about being a continuous learner and engaging in creative activities that stimulate our minds from a personal and professional perspective. This is all about our passions, our hobbies, and interests to lead to a far greater feeling of well being. Next, we have occupational wellness, which is finding joy and purpose and satisfaction in our businesses. Every one of us has a value and unique set of skills and experiences that should be shared for the benefit of all. Next, we have environmental wellness, which is the ability to connect with the world around us and living a life of accountability, as well as understanding consequences and the effects of the people around us. And last but not least is financial wellness. Now, financial wellness is about managing our expenses, understanding cash flow and loan structures, and having an appreciation of our financial standing. So, if you rated any of these areas below 5, ask yourself, what can I change today to improve my overall well being so I can show up as a world class entrepreneur? The next way we can show up as a world class entrepreneur is to lead out loud. Now, leading out loud as a world class entrepreneur is about having zero tolerance for mediocrity. World class entrepreneurs have no tolerance for anything below world class. Our choices, our actions, our diets, relationships, and how we spend our time align with how a world class entrepreneur operates. The higher our tolerance for mediocrity, the more off track our life will become. So, what we tolerate is what we get, or vice versa. We get what we tolerate. Choose to accept nothing than the best option available. Now, as a leader of our business, world class entrepreneurs also take full responsibility for our business. Most people who have never accomplished much in their lives are full of excuses and reasons as to why they don't do what they do. Now, world-class entrepreneurs take full responsibility for everything in their life. If they came up short, it was their fault. If they didn't succeed, there was no one to blame but themselves. So let's avoid making excuses and blaming others. We have to take full responsibility of our business, which means taking 100% ownership of our business, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Because when we do, we instill powerful influence and we experience accelerated growth. So, as we lead out loud in our business, it's important that we are constantly operating in a peak flow state. Truth be told, most people never operate at their best levels. We have forgotten what it feels like to be so involved in a task because time seems to stand still as we move at the speed of light. Some of the best practices we can adopt are having good routines, habits, and schedules so we can easily enter our peak flow states and to protect the periods of time viciously. Now, the letter A stands for either a sense of community or sense of family, depending on whichever platform that I'm speaking to. Today, we're going to talk to a sense of community as business owners. As a world-class entrepreneur, it's important that we cultivate the right inner circle. The people around us have huge influences on our life. World-class entrepreneurs are extremely attuned to the attitudes of others around them. We know that being the best in our business is achieved by hanging out with other business owners who want to be the best as well. We must continually upgrade our personal standards and hang around people with higher standards than their own, people who are positive and supportive. And finally, the Y stands for you are built to last. As a world-class entrepreneur, we must stay on top of our game to create a sustainable business. This includes continual research on our ideal clients, staying informed of trending updates in our respective industries, investing in a coach or a mentor, attending networking events, participating in business professional development, and so much more. We also need to stay hungry. All right. This means we must change our mindset that everything is going to be chocolate bridges and beautiful rainbows. The higher we ascend in our business, the more obstacles will try to pull us back down. Mental resilience is what keeps us going in the face of more obstacles. There's an old Haitian proverb that goes, behind mountains are more mountains. Difficulties will never stop, but we can cultivate the mental resilience to progress despite any adversity. Next, we must embrace improvisation. No matter how well prepared we are and how we are staying ready to be ready, there will always be surprises along the way. New products will take longer to develop than we expect. We will miss budgets or have a cash flow issue. Our marketing promotion won't produce the intended results, or perhaps it will work too well and we have a hard time keeping up with the demand. Regardless of the issues, we need to be calm in the face of chaos and learn to improvise. So don't focus on the problems, focus on the potential solutions, fall back on your strengths, and don't fall to pieces. Next, we must focus on doing one thing well. Trying to do too many things means that the quality of each of those things individually will suffer. Resist the temptation to add new products and services or to have each person on your team wear too many hats. Instead, focus on that one blow away effort. And finally, we must take massive action. To stand out, be considered, and even have a chance of success as business owners, we must take massive action. Making massive action is a discipline for us to break through the obstacles of obscurity, increase our value in the marketplace, and help us generate the kind of success we are truly capable of. So I spend a lot of time with the people that love me still, which is my military, community. I continue to serve them as a keynote speaker at events and providing mentorship. I also host women empowerment events across the DMV to build connections and relationships. And lastly, I continue to empower senior military women leaders to transition after 20 plus year career to build a life and career they want without sacrificing health, relationships, opportunities, or happiness. So all of us want to feel empowered to show up for our businesses and our customers. And I know we all want to offer the best experience for future opportunities to make a difference in this world. Today, I share with you a few empowerment skills to support you in your journey. We discuss 4 ways to show up as a world-class entrepreneur to achieve new levels of productivity to scale our business smarter and faster. We discuss how to stay ready by leveraging the 8 dimensions of wellness, the importance of leading out loud by having zero tolerance for mediocrity, taking full responsibility and operating in our peak flow state, creating the right inner circle of positive and supportive minded people, and knowing we are built to last when we become the expert and stay hungry in our business to win our trophies in our respective businesses. So keep on slaying until you can't slay no more. Please feel free to reach out to me via the links. Follow me or by scanning the QR code for more information about Slay to Success. Thank you, everyone, and have an amazing day.